Another edition of the Bourbon Broncos No BS halftime hash show. Guys, it is 16-14. Broncos are down going to the half. The Packers are getting the ball back to start the second half. We have Jared in the waiting room. He'll come on up here once he gets some audio stuff worked out on his side there too. So we'll keep working that. But guys, this is a very interesting game, and one that I expected it to be close, and it is close. But there are things happening that I fully, just transparently, was not expecting to see. And we will get into that. Most of that talking about the Broncos defense just getting absolutely torn apart. Matt LaFleur on the Packers side of things, just doing things that are leaving guys wide open in a way that I have not seen the Broncos defense allow this many players to get this wide open throughout an entire half, at least not in my recollection. We got Larry and Michael in here already. Guys, welcome to the show. Post your comments, post your questions, hit that share button for us, and let's start breaking it down. Before we get into the defense and everything we're seeing there, let's start with Bo Nix. Bo Nix is so far 11 of 12 this game. I don't know what else you need to see from this guy. Obviously the first couple drives, not anything fantastic. Not a fan of the play calling, especially on the second drive. We had a punt, 3rd and 5. We do the second screen call in 3 plays and throw it behind the chains, and it gets blown up. Things like that just don't make sense to me, guys. And hey, I'm not getting paid the big bucks, right? I understand. But when I see that, I don't understand it. This isn't the Raiders. You have to push the ball forward. And I'm not talking about taking 40-yard bombs down the field, but you have to find a way to push the ball down the field. To help me out today, we got Mr. Jared. Sir, how you doing, buddy? Nope, now I can't hear you. You can probably hear me now, but now I can't hear you. So let's try that. Well, just like the Broncos defense are trying to still get things going, Jared is also having some issues with the technology side of things. Look, the fourth quarter hasn't started yet. I'm not panicking. The Broncos defense moving the ball very well down the field the last couple drives. And we'll talk about it. Jared, how's this? Any better, man?
Yeah, I hope so. Look, man, here's my frustration. We could be mad at the defense all day, and we should be. We should be mad at the defense hats off to Matt LaFleur, and I've talked about it on Tuesday's show. I talked about it in the pregame. I talked about it this morning. Like, Matt LaFleur is absolutely an amazing coach, and we talk about coaches like Vance Joseph, who's really good at identifying. Oh, we got another one. Dude, these guys are awesome.
I love Gracie. I know he calls us Pernophiles because we love Perna, and we love Grossi, right? We do, just not today. Just not today. I love the raid. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
I appreciate the raid, guys. I don't know if he raided go raid one Broncos team, one Raiders team. I'm actually interested. I'm going to jump onto their stream after this because I got to check out the conversation. There's got to be fun. I definitely appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. No, but going back to it, I think the offense needs to get a little bit of a little kick in the head too. But again, a lot of this is just rough. Man, this is great. I love these raids. You guys are freaking amazing. And we got David coming in. Oh, we got David coming in too.
What's up?
Grossi Pod raid coming in. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, lots of obviously Perna and Grossi with the big Raider or Packers versus Broncos kind of mentality. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Love it, guys. Thank you so much.
Jared and David, start breaking it down while we have time to spare. What is going on with this defense? Obviously, you got to give credit where credit is due. They're doing a good job breaking this defense apart, but we're not seeing anything. I mean, the number of guys that are just getting wide open is almost ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I can't understand it. I can't explain it. I mean, it just may be that these Broncos, I said these Broncos match up well with these Packers. Maybe they don't. Maybe these Packers are just a little bit better one-on-one than these Broncos defensive backs, and it's time to switch up to a little bit more zone coverage. Jared, what do you think?
I think that I don't mean to be that guy, and I don't want to do it live on air, but I told you so dance might come in at the end of this game. And I think part of it is because Matt LaFleur is a much smarter head coach than I think a lot of people give him credit for.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of that you're seeing when these guys are wide open. When they're this wide open, it's not because the players are amazing. When they're that wide open, it's because they're schemed open, right? They're finding the spot. Other than the one where Hufanga ended up falling down on the play, everything else has just been wide open. It's been schemed that way. They're knowing. Right now, it is VJ0 or VJ0 and Matt LaFleur 2 in the quarters going into this battle.
Yeah.
There's no better way to say it.
Yeah, it's true. So yeah, let's see if we can get an adjustment. Let's see if this defense can get a little pressure. Let's see if we can scheme up a little something to make these Packers hold on to the ball. Because guys, this Broncos offense is coming out there and playing. They're playing their best game right now. Everybody's playing really well. Bo Nix is, I think, 11 of 12 for 122 yards, 2 touchdowns already. It needs, just another 100 yards passing to help me out for the afternoon, but that's neither here nor there. We've got to get a little bit more juice from the defense because the offense is out there doing their best today.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, the offense has stalled out a couple times too, so I'm frustrated with them as well. Let's not give them 100%. Like that last drive, obviously, and I think there's some recency bias in here for both sides that we're looking at this. Like that last drive for the offense was really well done. That big catch and run from Cortland Sutton was amazing. Defensively, how do we stop? How do they start on the 2-yard line with 2 minutes left, and then they end up getting a field goal and almost scoring a touchdown? So yeah, it was definitely difficult on both sides. But I mean, the offense is innocent here. There was a 3 and out earlier that was like, what are we doing? We're finally getting our footing. Maybe we can push forward through that, and VJ can step up and start calling some plays. That won't allow them to be wide open every single time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, I will say this game could be a lot worse. The way that Green Bay has been moving the ball, we can pick apart the defense and say, hey, they have got to be better, and I agree with that. But they have held the Packers to 2 field goals, right? So instead of this game being even worse than it is, 21-14, or maybe even worse than that, the defense has done their normal, for the most part, bend but don't break, right? And that's kind of what we expect them to see. Now, if the offense can keep doing what they're doing, the big question is going to be when the Packers come out in the second half and they get the ball first, you do not want to get down by 2 possessions to the Packers here. And that's kind of what we're looking at right now. So definitely a concern that I'm seeing.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, it's just, like you said, you hit the nail on the head, Kev, with the Packers coming out. This is a really critical drive for the Denver defense. You got to get a stop here. Like, I don't mean to be hyperbolic, but it's time. And Wilberforce, I see you. I see you in the comments there.
I saw that. I had to pull it up. Because I will tell you, I've never seen Kev more mad than when it was a 3rd and 5 and we called a bubble screen to the running back and it didn't go anywhere. Now, mind you, if that would have gotten a first down, he would have been praising it. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page here. that was an interesting call. He did have a read. He did have a 1 read in the middle. For the record, he had Sutton as a read in the middle. He got double teamed. The jump off obviously got fixed. It was just well played on the defense. And again, we're not playing teams that don't do their research. Like, we're playing teams that know what they're doing and they know what they see when we line up a certain way. They know what plays we call. So like, there's a lot of research that goes into this. And right now, Green Bay is. I mean, they're winning for a reason in the first half, and I'm surprised it's not more, honestly.
Yeah. So we saw RJ Harvey with, I think, his first ever fumble. Rookie, get it? Like, it was just a good hit, right? It wasn't that he did anything wrong necessarily, but I think at this point, like, you gotta I'm kind of surprised the next drive you didn't start with RJ Harvey, because how many times you talk about when somebody makes a mistake, you see the quarterback or the next play is back to them, right? Get them back in the game again. And so I get the rotation of the running backs that Sean Payton likes to do, but in that case, for a rookie to have made that mistake early on in the game, I would have loved to see him back out there right away, just at least for one more run play, and just kind of get his confidence back, whatnot. But in general, like, we just have to find a way to stick with the run game, is what I'm seeing. But I'm liking what the offense is doing in general. I have nothing to really pick apart from the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I do. I do. I think the run game is going okay, and I think we're playing a pretty decent game there. Bo is spreading the ball out, but Bo was in the first quarter very hesitant, and I don't know why. And I don't know if it was lack of understanding of what the defense was showing him. The first play of the game, and I remember seeing it, the first play of the game, he checked out. Right? The first play of the game, they lined up, they didn't see what they got, they checked out. Here's my problem. 99.9% of the time, and I'm making up stats right now, 96.3% of the time, when Bo checks out, it's going to be to a run play, and we got to fix that. Right? We have to fix that. We have to get out of the aspect. Like, you could tell the defense was like, all right, he checked. It's a run play. Like, they're very clearly checking to a run. He wanted to go deep. We showed him something different, and now he's checking to a run play. So, yeah. Also, Bandy, Michael with the first touchdown. Right?
Who honestly even remembered that Brandy was on the team? I mean, seriously.
Back up this week. We talked about it in the pregame. He got brought back up like 2 days ago with the injury to Pat Bryant. He gets brought back. But again, remember, he played for us, and he was the punt returner when Marvin Mims was injured, and he had that big fumble. He had a big play earlier in that game, too. That's a great story for him. Also, Lil Jordan Humphrey with a touchdown. Like, I wish,
should have been a Franklin touchdown, but
if I could time travel, I would go back to yesterday, December 13th of 2025, and put $1,000 on a parlay of Bandy and Little Jordan Humphrey scoring an anytime touchdown.
I'm just saying, if you made that much money, I would love to get my cut. You know, the friendship tax that comes with you getting rich someday. I'm definitely banking on that for part of my retirement, man.
Yeah. So here's the thing, Jamie. Can you help me with this? You know this probably better than I do. Mims out. I know he went out with a big hit to the head. He had a huge hit to the head earlier. I would not be surprised if he's out with a concussion in this game.
Well, they cleared him for a concussion. He was also dealing with a stinger, so he hasn't gone back in. I haven't seen him be officially ruled out for the game, but he hasn't come back off the sideline for a couple of series. So that's going to be something we're going to have to keep an eye on as halftime ends for sure.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that hurts our wide receiver room a lot. Obviously, Bandy with the touchdown, but like right now, it's Cortland Sutton,
Franklin, and then Brandy and Little Jordan Humphrey.
Yeah, I mean that's it. That's our only 4 left, right? That's it. So if we got Mims going out, it's a rough one. So
tricky.
Gotta
not just the wide receiver room. You got to think about how that impacts the special teams. Because especially, if you ever get the Packers to punt, but he's such a threat in that. And the one really good run back we had from the kickoff return was Marvin Mims getting the ball out to the 40, right? So it's not just the wide receiver room that's going to hurt, but that really hurts the special teams as well.
Second half just kicked off, guys. So thank you for joining us. And we will catch you on the post-game podcast tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Mountain Time. And we will also see you at Tuesday at 7 Mountain Time for the Bourbon Broncos and No BS show.
Let's end this as we always do with the very strong Go Broncos. Here we go, guys.
In the zone, here I go.